South Sudan dismantle Egypt in a 20-point blowout, 85-65. I mean, this is just awesome. South Sudan just keep, keeping our dreams alive, and just seeing how like they are progressing. It's just awesome. They only lost a opening total of one game, then they bounced back by beating Congo DR. They blew them out emphatically, and in this game I was actually pretty I didn't have like definite answer on who's going to win this game. I just wanted to see how South Sudan are going to fare, and Egypt just didn't look like the Egypt that we saw, and South Sudan just showed you like they're on that level, man. They have beaten juggernaut teams. They've beaten Tunisia twice in back-to-back windows. They've beaten Egypt. The team that they weren't able to beat was Senegal, because I mean it was just a close game, but that game could have gone either way. It was decided by 3 points, but they came back with a revenge game when they just took out their frustrations on a Congo DR team. I mean, it was a one-sided beatdown, and they took out their frustrations again on an Egyptian side and beat them by 20 points. I mean, let's just talk about this. This is just a very good sight to see. And the South Sudanese team they just know what they're doing there. I mean, they had the biggest lead, 24 points. There was only one lead change that happened early in the first quarter and after tip-off, and since then it was just an utter domination on the South Sudanese side. This game was not even close at one point, as the only lead change was just when the game was starting. And looking at the way the South Sudanese guys played, I mean, it was just awesome. On shooting, 50% shooting from the field, 58% from 2-point field goals, 39% from deep, and 75% from the line. They were just operating on all cylinders. They out-rebounded the Egyptian side. They just make them look like, they just make them look small in there. And it was something that was not, visible when you see Egypt play other teams. They beat Tunisia, but I don't know what happened. They just couldn't, mount even a comeback or even an offense on how to, and on even find a game plan on how to beat the South Sudanese team. And it was something that when I saw it, I was actually, it just caught me like, I just knew South Sudan was just gonna put up a fight, but the way the Egyptian side just had that meltdown all the way from tip off, it just shocked me. I was expecting like a close game, like the way South Sudan played against Senegal. It was actually pretty close to a seesaw game. It was anyone's game. But in this game, I just saw Egypt just fall down. Like they were not looking the same. But the thing that I was more excited about is how ferocious the South Sudanese team came out. The South Sudanese team racked up 9 steals, 17 assists. I mean, they struggled with 16 turnovers, but they recorded 4 blocks. I mean, Egypt, they're the team that are known for recording blocks and appearing defensively, but this game they didn't even record a block. The blocks were just going against them, as South Sudan racked up 4 blocks. Okay, South Sudan needed to limit the fouls bug. They struggled with 20 fouls. So they needed to at least retool on that. But looking at the other key stats, like points from turnovers, South Sudan took that stat. 17 points from turnovers, led in fast break points, 16 points. Second chance points, they had 8 points in the paint, were tied with Egypt. They were scoring at the same rate in the paint. And points from the bench, you can see the bench production from the South Sudanese side was just exemplary, 9 points. And South Sudan just led this game for like the entirety of this game, like for 37 total minutes. And looking at the way like the team came out, we had 4 players scoring 10 points or more. We had Sunday Deck, 24 minutes play, 18 points, 53% shooting from the field, 5 assists, plus Maslow plus 21. We've got McCoy, 15 minutes played, 14 points, 83% shooting from the field. All of these guys were just firing on all cylinders. I mean, Bull Cool, 23 minutes played, 13 points, 55% shooting from the field, 4 rebounds. I mean, plus minus were plus 19. Nuni or Mort, 13 points, 57% shooting from the field, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Plus minus were plus 13. So looking at how like the way these guys just came out and just played. I mean, also Kwani, 24 minutes played, 9 points, 4 rebounds. He didn't show up that much in the scoreboard, but the team just gelled like a well-oiled machine. They just had one objective of playing team basketball, and that's what they got. And they're able to just take good care of Egypt. And hopefully we're going to be able to see more of South Sudan basketball, because it's just so much exciting to see how those guys play. And anytime I watch South Sudanese basketball, I'm just feeling excited, because we don't know what to expect. These guys can, pull off like ridiculous performances, fast break points, dunks, rebounds. I mean, transition points. I mean, everything, the whole bouquet. And the funny thing is, they are able to utilize everyone on the bench, and everyone just gets equal playing time. You don't get a situation where someone plays hefty minutes. The most minutes a player has played here in this game was 24 total minutes. A couple of players have played 24 total minutes, but not much, not like 30, 36, 38 minutes. So it's a good sight to see the way these guys play, the way they gel. I know Royal Ivy, Lowell Deng at the helm, they're just doing it. They're just changing the way the game is being played, and looking at the way these guys are playing, it's just exciting for South Sudanese basketball, because they're back and they're challenging, and they're going and upsetting the big teams. Okay, they fell short to Senegal, but they're able to bounce back twice emphatically, and just can't wait to see like what they're going to bring to us next, because whatever it is, man, whatever it is that they're doing right there, it's working. They were number 1 in the power rankings. They never skipped a beat. They've challenged the best, and they're able to, and they've had the ability to at least also the way they play to match the level of competition, and they know each matchup pretty well. So credit to how their front office, their coaching staff is running, because whatever way they're doing, man, it's working. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. This is the end of the FIBA Africa World Cup window for this year in August. The next time it's going to open is next year, and I'll be looking forward to it. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments on what you think. And I'm out. I'm going to see you guys in the next upload. Peace out.